60 years strong, Prince George's Community College is entering a new era of growth and achievement. From our humble beginnings at Suitland High School with 185 students to a sprawling campus in Largo, Maryland, and 5 extension centers throughout the county, the college now serves nearly 40,000 students annually.
There are very few organizations who can celebrate 60 years of not just being in the same location, but serving hundreds of thousands of students. We contribute $500 million to the local economy.
Our company enrolled in the college's Center for Minority Business Development Program in 2006. It is rewarding for Lindana Construction Company to be able to give back because we've been giving so much in return.
With more than 250 academic, workforce development, and continuing education programs, strengthened through publicly funded grants, partnerships, and philanthropic support from individuals, local businesses, and nonprofits, the college provides scholarships, engagement opportunities, and a state-of-the-art environment for learning.
I've witnessed a lot of changes. I worked for the first woman president of the institution. The other significant factor that has occurred over the years is just the number of buildings on this campus.
And then it's about looking at how the region has changed and economically, what did that mean for the college to be able to support what's going on in our county. The Academy of Health Sciences was the first middle college high school in the state of Maryland.
I attended the middle college program here on campus. I would take about 2 college classes per semester when I was a freshman and sophomore, and then in my junior and senior year I was taking all college courses.
The mission of the college really is about educating students, providing rigorous workforce training development programs and courses, and looking at the community and the region in its entirety.
I'm a proud PGCC graduate. As a student, this college changed my life and helped me find my career path. I started with an associate degree, but I went on to earn my bachelor's, master's, and just completed my doctorate. Now as a professor, I'm honored to teach here.
Welcome back here to Novak Fieldhouse as we have the second of our men's tournament semifinals between the Pioneers of Butler County Community College and the Riverhawks of Anne Arundel Community College. I'm Marshawn Powers here with my guy D.A. Tenen. What do we do? We're here for the second game. What do you want to see?
I want to see a lot of energy, a lot of excitement. I want to see two teams that are out there on the floor, and each team wants to win just as bad as the other.
All right, so
Let's get ready to tip.
Yeah, this is going to be a good game. I'm sure Butler County is looking to avenge their, I'm astonished to say this, but their 60-point loss to Anne Arundel County in December.
Hey, these guys are pioneers, led by Mr. Joel Stutz.
Hey, but I've seen Anne Arundel play, and Anne Arundel has a two-head monster, one by the name of Davon Cuffey, number 24, and another who I told you about last game, number 32, Jacoby Rojas. It's going to be an exciting game today.
Well, Cuffey has knocked down his first shot, which was a three-pointer. And he also has his first rebound. Cuffey again for three.
Anne Arundel has jumped out to the quick 3-0 lead. I'm looking for Anne Arundel to do three things. Butler is a really good three-point team. I'm looking for Anne Arundel to come out and slow that down a little early. Butler ranks third in JUCO in three-point percentage, first in three-point makes. So Anne Arundel looks like they might have their hands full, even though they're the number 2 seed.
Well, there's one thing that stops three-point shooters. That's defense in your face.
Yeah.
That's DeAndre McNeil with the two-point layup.
McNeil is 6'8", center out of Pasadena, Maryland. Looking to make a strong statement early.
McNeil, the pick and roll.
He's boxing his defender down low. There's my guy right there.
Rebound by Joel Stutz. The pass and the shot is short by Yonker Andrew. The Riverhawks in their half-court offense patiently punching the ball down low to Mr. Cuffey, who puts it up and in.
And Arundel, I'm looking at their bench right now. They're a little bit more loaded than what I'm used to seeing. Last time we played Anne Arundel, and if I can't remember correctly, Anne Arundel may have had 2 or 3 bench players. Now they got about 6, 7, 8, 9 bench players. So I'm looking for a different Anne Arundel team this go around.
Cuffey with 2 easy opportunities, couldn't capitalize. And here come the Riverhawks again. Pass up to Cuffy. Cuffy down the lane. The scoop shot is up and in.
Cuffy's a very athletic player. He can throw down a solid dunk, and he has a good jump shot.
The shot by Jordan Sager is short. And again, the Riverhawks patiently getting into their offensive set. Jump shot by Cuffy is short. Rebound, Pioneers.
Butler looks a little timid to start the game.
3-point shot is up by Jay Stutz for 3. Maybe this will wake him up.
That's a good shot. One of 2 good players. You know, Butler has 2 brothers, the Stutz brothers. Joel, who's one of the leaders in JUCO, averaging just shy under 31 points a game. I don't want to get into a game where it's just going to have to be the 2 brothers stepping up. But early, that's what it looks like it's going to take.
We're going to go to our sideline reporter, Atlanta.
So I talked to Coach Richard of Butler County. He said he's played this team before, December 15th, and he lost dramatically. But he's also improved a lot since then. They know hustle, they know drive, they know teamwork. And I talked to Joe of Arundel County, and he says he's going to play this game like he's never seen him before. You don't want to underestimate him. He's just going to come in, play the game, do what he has to do, and make sure that he's doing it all correctly. Thank you. Back to you guys.
You know, I totally agree with the coaches thinking I'm going to play them like we never played them before.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because you don't know what type of adjustments they made from that game before. Yes. I'm pretty sure they put that game behind them, but it's still in the back of their heads.
You know, we've seen some players out here in these semifinal games that are D1, has D1 talent. Now, I'm starting to think some of these coaches may need to be looked at too.
Yeah.
With some of these comments and this game planning that I'm hearing. I'm looking over there in the corner. Is that our Misty over there?
Yeah.
The Lady Owls. There's no basket. It's an offensive foul.
That was a questionable call right there.
So this is our last game of the semifinals today. Tomorrow is the championship game between the winner of this team and the PG Community College Owls.
Yes.
If you can get down here, I encourage you to come. The atmosphere is absolutely electric. When PG took the field, I couldn't hear myself talk. And then you never know who's going to be here. We had the president of the university here today. We got some of the Lady Owls to come out and watch some good basketball and support the men's. You just never know. And then I'm in the building as well.
Exactly. We're here. So if we're here, you should definitely be here.
Yes.
You never know.
Come on down here and give us a shout. No way you better say hello to us and make some noise at all costs.
I don't know what was said during that timeout, but Butler came out an entirely different new team.
What a goaltender?
That's goaltender.
They're going to call goaltending on the play. I think Cuffy had ran back down court, upset that he just missed the easy layup, and decided you're not going to put the ball in this hole right here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was in the cylinder.
Yeah. We got us all game tied up.
Cuffy swings the ball around. Joseph Chase to DeAndre McNeil. And out with the ball comes Stutz.
McNeil needs to go up a little stronger. He's one of the biggest guys out there, and I just feel like he's not going up. He's not going to the rim as strong as he possibly could.
That's a three-point shot by Quentin Smith.
He's another good shooter as well. He's a sneaky shooter. Clinton Smith, he can score. He can score.
Well, the rotation on that shot did look pretty good. Looks pretty good. I'm waiting to see what Joel has.
There he is.
And I guess he just answered me.
There he is.
He says, this is what I got. Joel Stutz with the three-point field goal. And just like that, we're tied 12-12. Cuffy inside the lane, push a shot up, and traveling is called. He took a Euro step that's not recognized in this league.
Cuffy was going back to Anne Arundel a little faster than he wanted to. We still in PG County. We ain't in Anne Arundel just yet. Slow down there, little fella.
The class is not dismissed yet. This is a kind of like a motion offense that the Butler Pioneers are running. Handoff, move. Drive to the lane by Joel Stutz. I'm sorry, that was actually Jay Stutz. Three-point shot by the Riverhawks is no good. They get their own rebound. Pass inside the key. The layup off the backboard is good by Mr. Walter Tolliver.
Got us a close game here.
Joel Stutz.
I tell you this.
Inside the lane, puts it up. The basket is good, and he's going to the line.
I tell you this, 30 points a game, you think, that's all three-pointers. This kid is getting buckets. He's getting to the bucket at will. He's a good scorer.
DeAndre McNeil with the short jump shot miss. The Pioneers on the push. Jordan Sager surveys the defense. He takes a jab step that's not recognized in this league, and it's called the travel. Turnover. The Riverhawks with the ball.
It's a good call. I don't know what he may have forgot that he picked up his dribble right there and tried to sneak in one.
I don't know if he was if he thought about shooting, but he was too far back.
Yeah.
And then he changed his mind at the last minute. Hard drive to the basket. Layup is missed. Rebound by Cuffy is missed. Fight battle for the ball. The ball is deflected out of bounds, and it will stay with the Riverhawks.
And Arundel need to move the ball a little bit better. They're coming down, forcing up shots that don't need to be forced up. They need to set up their offense just a tad bit better.
Good drive by Quentin Smith. However, his foot was on the baseline when he received the ball. So that's a turnover, and back down court comes Jay Stutz. Jay is stuck. Push the shot up. Shot is no good. Deflection. Joel Stutz with the ball. Passes to Jay. Sagan through the lane. They kick out. And Butler is pounding the offensive boards. That was a rush shot. That was a rush shot
right there by number 33, Joe Stutz. I feel like he could have moved the ball. They had a little bit more time, had about 15 seconds. Could have moved the ball a couple more times and got that open shot instead of shooting the air ball.
You know, I like the way that Sega drives. He seems to be pretty quick.
Yeah.
I like to see him go to the basket with the intentions on shooting and possibly getting to the free throw line.
Entering for Anne Arundel, number 30, Walter Tolliver.
You know, one thing that I'm pretty sure the Owls is taking to their advantage is scouting. They're able to sit here and see, you know, who is their worthy opponent for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I see Coach West over there walking around, got his headphones in. I know he already locked in for tomorrow.
Jacoby Rojas is in the game and just got a 2-point field goal.
Jacoby's a good baller, man. His mid-range game is lethal.
And Arundel foul on number 40, Matt Kern, his first team starter. Returning for Anne Arundel, number 24, Davon Cutler.
Give and go from the out of bound pass to Joel. Joel misses the layup, but he's fouled on the play.
Anne Arundel foul on number 33.
The foul is on the floor, so they will inbound the ball behind the basket.
His first team sport.
Pass to Sega in the lane. Sega's shot is off. The Riverhawks down court with the push. The kick out for 3. There's a fight for the rebound, and the ball will remain with the Riverhawks.
So far, halfway through the first half, it's been a good game so far.
Quentin Smith on the miss. Jay Stutz for 3. Short. And the ball stays with Butler. You know, I'm interested to see how many offensive rebounds Butler has. Just in the last 3 trips alone, they probably had 10.
Yeah. They're grabbing just about, once it's hit the rim and coming down, they're right there. They're a really good offensive rebound team. I'll give them that.
Sega on the wing looking for help. Swings the ball. Jay with the drive. And Jay, that's Joel Stutz.
Good putback bucket.
Walter Tolliver with the 2.
Walter Tolliver.
Joel with the kick out to Sega. Drive to the basket. Pump fake to up. The shot is no good.
Butler's been catching Anne Arundel with a few quick pump fakes here and there.
As Butler pushes the ball down court. That's Joel Stutz to the lane. The layup is no good. Rebound Riverhawks. And the Riverhawks, the guy dribbling the ball is the first guy down the court. That doesn't look good. Run with me, people. That was a good.
That's a nice bucket by Walter Tolliver.
Yes.
Way to use your body to get that extra space it needed. Anne Arundel got some fans over here coaching from the sidelines, I see.
That release off of Joel Stutz jump shot is just as perfect as I've ever seen it. There's a foul call going to play. Cuffy will go to the free throw line.
Butler foul on number 5, Andrew Yonker, his first, team's first. Davon Cuffy shooting 2.
Cuffy to shoot 2. If we get a look at that, the release from Joel Stutt's jump shot, it's just amazing how it looks.
He has like a pure release.
It looks like the ball is on a string going directly to the basket. There's an old basketball player from the 80s that when I used to see him shoot, it looked like it was on a string. And even though the form is not the same, but this is what it reminds me of, a Jeff Malone shot. Jeff Malone was a guy, if you ever seen him in person, go see the Washington Bullets. His shot was like on a string.
Basketball encyclopedia for you right there, giving us a history lesson.
Not saying that I'm that old, but. Okay, with a pass to Cuffy.
That's a good bucket by Cuffy right there.
That was an even better pass by Walter Tolliver. Something has gotten into Cuffy. Cuffy went up for the rebound, one-hand snag.
I tell you, number 32, you know who he reminds me of if you like watch him throughout the game?
Who's
the
that?
Rookie this year from Dallas, Doncic. If you just watch him throughout the game. Keep that in the back of your head. But he plays so similar to Luka Doncic.
That's, to be compared to any professional athlete is a high honor.
Yeah.
Okay, Walter gets the Riverhawks into the offensive set. Cuffy behind the three-point line. Pulls up for the 3. The 3 is no good. The attempt jam by DeAndre McNeil is
McNeil
blocked.
looked like he wanted to get up for a flight.
His first, team second.
I mean, DeAndre McNeil got the ball, and you thought maybe he was going to lay it in. He went up and tried to jam it. And I don't know if he got stuck on the rim or did someone get a piece of it. The outcome is he was fouled, and he is going to the line. So it was a successful play one way or the other.
Exactly.
The first free throw is good by DeAndre McNeil.
42, Joseph Chase.
As Cuffy takes a seat on the bench. Gets a break at the 5:48 mark of the first. The second free throw is also good by DeAndre McNeil. And here comes Jay.
I believe Arundel was taking the same approach as PG, the slow and steady approach. Not really changing their game plan, not doing anything too far out of the ordinary.
Joel Stutz with the drive and the deuce. That was amazing.
Jacoby Rojas.
And Rojas comes back and says, take this.
Some good back-to-back scoring for these past few minutes. Tell you, Butler County is doing very good at getting open for threes. They're doing very well at getting the wide open bucket.
I think that's the first shot by Josh Rochelle. And he puts in a three-point field goal.
Jake Slovers, his first, team's third. Entering for Butler, number 2, Jordan Sager, and number 5, Andrew Yonker.
And Sager returns back in, as well as Andrew Yonker. Good pass by Tolliver in the lane to Joseph Chase, who banks it up in and off the backboard. Three-pointer up. It's no good. Rebound, Chase.
Good second chance baskets right there.
Jay Stutz with the basket.
Butler County's sticking around. They're not allowing a 60-point loss to happen again. I don't see that within this game. I think Butler County's going to put everything they have.
You know, when I look at what's happening in this game right now, I don't see why Arundel County can't win this game. I don't know who was there the last time they played and who wasn't. But when I'm looking at the Riverhawks, I think the Riverhawks can win this game.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that because any team that take the floor can win. I'm looking at the talent on the floor and the mismatches. And when you live by the three, you also die by the three. So if Butler's game plan is three-pointers, it can go either way. You can live by it or you can die by it.
So you going with Anne Arundel?
Well, I'm not going with any one of them.
Okay.
I'm just saying that I like what I see from the Riverhawks as far as being competitive. And also, you know, with the Pioneers, I also like what I see with them. It's a very competitive game. And the kid, Joel Stutz,
he's a baller.
So today I've seen a young man who emerged, Mr. Matthew Forbes, and now I'm looking at Joel Stutz. It's definitely a lot of D1 talent here at this semifinals. I'll pick 5 from this semifinals and go up against any D1 team in the country that you pick.
That's a
But you can't pick Duke or North Carolina.
He said you can't. You might need a little bit more than with Zion, huh? Zion's a monster.
I mean, give me a chance, big fella.
Apparently, only thing stopping Zion is PG sneakers. He blew out of a pair of sneakers not too long ago.
I mean, like, how does that happen? I mean, does this guy have that much power in his jump and when he pushes off?
I've heard from different sources that, you know, apparently he had been playing in these shoes for quite some time. So this isn't the first time that he's played in these shoes. These shoes were like a lucky shoe or whatever. And Charles Barkley said on TNT the other day, you know, he played in a different pair of shoes every week, sometimes every game. So he was like, I didn't understand that one. But, I mean, Zion is that type of guy with so much power that I wouldn't be surprised if he really blew through the shoes just off strength alone. But I'm glad he's okay because that guy's a phenom. He's going to be something real at the next level.
Three-point shot up by Jay. Batted back out by Joel. Sager with the three.
Lucky lefty. I like Sager.
I want to see
shot that with the left. Yeah.
I like to see him look to shoot more. Mr. Cuffy just said, excuse me, you're too small.
Cuffy said, no, this is my house.
So the Riverhawks are up 34-29. and in control of this game. The pace.
It's been an impressive first half by the Riverhawks, I must say.
And Rojas hits another long-range bomb. Butler swings the ball around. Sega drive to the lane. The reversal is up and is in.
Butler has some guys on their team that's capable of scoring at all different.
What a defensive play by Joel. Steps, and then he pulls up for three. It's short. I thought Steph probably should have
took that to the lane. Yeah.
Ooh. What is the call on this? Look at offensive foul.
Yeah. Elbow. When he came in with his elbow.
I thought he traveled before that.
I agree with that.
Number 24, Damon Cuffey is first, team's fifth.
It is an offensive foul called on Cuffey. And here's that motion offense ran by Butler again. Drive to the basket, hand off to Sega. Sega hands off the steps. Back to Sega. The three-pointers no good. Ball is controlled by the Riverhawks. Tolliver with the pick and roll, the layup. And it's good. Joel Steps. Trying to beat his man off the dribble. Passes it back out. Back out to Steps. Steps with the fake. The dribble inside the lane. He's bumped and he's fouled.
And Arundel foul on number 33, Clinton Smith, his second, team sixth.
So, if you're Butler, shouldn't you be looking to get your main player a little bit more involved?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I know he scored. We've seen some good, nice shots, but you would think that he would have had the ball in his hands just a little bit more. Walter Tolliver pulls up with the time expiring. The shot is short. The score at half is 39. Riverhawks 31.
I would. Hasn't been a bad first half so far.
It hasn't. It's been very entertaining, and surprisingly, it's a close game.
Yeah. The Pioneers are down by 8. You know, they came out with the whole live by the 3, die by the 3, but it's changed a little bit. You know,
if you are a believer in history, history says that this should be a 30-point lead by now.
Yeah. As we can see, our key matchups both have had an outstanding game so far, both with 12 points. Cuffey has 4 rebounds. Stutz has 5. So it's been a pretty solid game so far.
So we waiting for our sideline reporter, Elena, to see if she has a special guest for us during halftime. There's a special report, I'm being told, that our sideline reporter, Elena, has some information that seems to be very important to this game. You have any idea what it could be? Is there an injury?
I don't know. I'm excited to get the news. Here she is.
Athletic Director Joanne Totoro, and she told me that the promotion of this competition is enough itself, but also Prince George's Community College being ranked number 10 in the country, and that has to be great promotion itself. So we talked about how this is a great competition, and the sophomores are even on their way to be graduating this semester, and all she wants to see is this school go on its way, go up the scale, and make sure they get this W tonight so they can get this W for tomorrow. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Elena.
All right, well, so far in this first half, what do you think? Let's go from Butler's angle first. What do you think Butler needs to do to get back into this game?
Well, I think Butler's game is the three-point shot.
Okay.
The only thing that I see that Butler needs to do is to get the ball in the hands of Joel Stutz.
Okay.
He needs the ball in his hand. The other thing, Sega.
Okay.
Sega seems to be a very capable person that can drive the lane and kick or drive the lane and score. So I look for the ball being in Sager's hand or even Stutz.
Okay. All right, now, I feel like I don't necessarily think it needs to be in Stutz' hand the whole time because his brother and Sager have also stepped up to help him. But I think they need to shy away from the three just a tad bit.
But is that their game?
Yeah, that's their game. But if you could beat Arundel inside if you move the ball effectively. Arundel can't keep up with how fast they're moving the ball. If you've seen that a few times this first half, it's been a guy that's been open at least 2 or 3 times.
Right, but Arundel has it seems to have the height and the weight advantage. So, and that's why when I said that this game is a winnable game, because I was looking at the matchups, I said, well, Arundel is a big team. You know, the Riverhawks seem to be a little bit more dominant or strong in the paint.
Yeah.
They don't see. I mean, you know, and Cuffy, I think, got it. He's utilizing his strength and his size. You know, now it just takes the other 4 players on the court to understand that. Look, this paint is ours.
Yeah, as you can see, some replays right here. Cuffy has been a monster on the paint, and Rojas. You know, they've been guarding the paint, but it's funny how you say Butler shouldn't take so many threes. I feel like Arundel needs to start taking some threes.
I wouldn't do that because they need to continue to do what they've done in the first half because they have an 8-point lead. Now they control the paint every time. The only thing that they haven't controlled was the offensive rebounds that Butler got in a 3-minute stretch period of the game. Otherwise, the Riverhawks have controlled the paint, the rebounding, the shots inside the paint, going up strong. When the ball, you know, I've seen Cuffy a couple of times miss the first layup, go back and get it, and put the second layup in. So that tells me that they are a team that can run the paint. They're strong inside, stronger than the Pioneers.
Right. So far, leading the pace for the Pioneers, Joe Stutz is leading the way with 12 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, and a couple turnovers, but I'm sure he'll get that taken care of. So
those are your leaders. When we come back from break, let's go down the list and see who's the top from both teams.
Okay.
But now we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Get cooking on your new career in culinary arts at Prince George's Community College. If you're a foodie with a passion for the art and science of cooking, our degree and certificate programs will give you the skills you need to follow your dreams of becoming a professional chef. You'll learn in our new multi-million-dollar culinary arts center. Launch your career at Prince George's Community College. Classes start soon. Enroll today at pgcc.edu. 60 years strong, Prince George's Community College is entering a new era of growth and achievement. From our humble beginnings at Suitland High School with 185 students to a sprawling campus in Largo, Maryland, and 5 extension centers throughout the county, the college now serves nearly 40,000 students annually.
There are very few organizations who can celebrate 60 years of not just being in the same location, but serving hundreds of thousands of students. We contribute $500 million to the local economy.
Our company enrolled in the college's Center for Minority Business Development Program in 2006. It is rewarding for Lindana Construction Company to be able to give back because we've been giving so much in return.
With more than 250 academic, workforce development, and continuing education programs, strengthened through publicly funded grants, partnerships, and philanthropic support from individuals, local businesses, and nonprofits. The college provides scholarships, engagement opportunities, and a state-of-the-art environment for learning.
I've witnessed a lot of changes. I worked for the first woman president of the institution. The other significant factor that has occurred over the years is just the number of buildings on this campus.
And then it's about looking at how the region has changed and economically, what does that mean for the college to be able to support what's going on in our county. The Academy of Health Sciences was the first middle college high school in the state of Maryland.
I attended the middle college program here on campus. I would take about 2 college classes per semester when I was a freshman and sophomore, and then in my junior and senior year, I was taking all college courses.
The mission of the college really is about educating students, providing rigorous workforce training, development programs and courses, and looking at the community and the region in its entirety.
I'm a proud PGCC graduate. As a student, this college changed my life and helped me find my career path. I started with an associate degree, but I went on to earn my bachelor's, master's, and just completed my doctorate. Now as a professor, I'm honored to teach here, and I am excited to be part of the future of this great institution.
I envision the college moving into the next decade as we think about more and more ways that we can serve our residents and how we can bring those innovative and creative opportunities back to the college and therefore back to our students, back to our residents.
I am delighted to be a donor, to give back to the college and to help students and entrepreneurs achieve their goals.
60 years strong, contributing to the economic and cultural vibrancy of the region, Prince George's Community College is your partner for success.
I'm here with Prince George's Community College wing star player Alex Morales. How you doing, Alex?
I'm doing good.
First off, I want to congratulate you on winning the Maryland JUCO Player of the Month for December. What does that award mean to you?
I mean, it's a good award. It's a big award to win, but none of it could happen if I don't got my team wasn't around me. If I didn't have my team with me.
How did your team impact you on winning that award? Like, what helpful things did they do as far as to help you win that award?
I mean, they just did what we normally do. We just play basketball and they make shots. They play defense. We all play defense. We all contribute. My success is their success.
How has this year been playing under Coach West? You know, he has the interim role, but none of us around here see him as an interim coach. You know, to me, he's more than an interim coach. So how has this been playing under him this first year?
At first, it was kind of rough to get like everybody to buy in to what he does and what type of coach he is because of the quick change and so fast from going from Coach Brian to Coach West. So at first, it was kind of rough, but now everybody understands him. Everybody understands what he wants from us. So it's working real good now.
Is there any like big difference between Coach West and Coach Johnson? Like any difference that you know?
It's a difference, but we all came in here together. So it's just different coaching styles. Everybody has different coaching styles, but what we stand for, what the team is, it's pretty much the same thing.
Cool. So about your teammates, who's that one player on the team that you just depend on? Like you lean on for if it's guidance, to keep your head right, keep you in the game? Like who is that one person on the team?
I mean, it's not really one person. I mean, it's a couple different people for different scenarios or different things. Like Dex, he's real good with his mind. Like his IQ is like the best IQ I ever played with.
Okay.
So if I need help on the court or with a play or anywhere, that's who I go to. If I'm down, if I'm out, like if my head's not in the game, Motez, he does a good job helping me with that. I mean, Tunde does a good job keeping me focused on the court. So those are a couple.
Cool. So let's talk about when you grew up playing basketball. Like what made you want to get into basketball?
I mean, that just all goes to my parents. Like I thank them for keeping me involved in different activities. I played baseball, basketball, and football growing up my whole life. So, I mean, that's just thanks to them.
So what's like, besides basketball, I'm sorry, what other sport would you say like would be your second favorite outside of basketball?
I mean, football probably was my favorite sport growing up, like my whole life. But like high school, I had to make a decision, and I felt that basketball was the way I should go.
Who's your favorite basketball player?
Favorite basketball player is LeBron.
LeBron, do you say you model your game after him?
I try to get like different pieces from different types of players. So scoring-wise, I try to get some pieces from Kevin Durant. I mean, basketball facilitating, I try to get some from different point guards. Arundel, couple people.
Okay. Where do you plan on going? Like, where do you plan on going with basketball after PG?
I'm definitely transferring to a 4-year school to get my bachelor's and to complete my eligibility for basketball. A place, I don't have a place yet.
Okay.
I have a couple options as of now, but I haven't really decided on where I will be attending.
All right, so years down the road, you've already left Prince George's Community College. How do you want to be remembered around here? How do you want your legacy to be after Alex Morales has left?
I mean, I just want to do something here with this group of guys that we never have been here. So that would be a national championship. Well, as far as I can remember, or people around here could remember, it's a national championship. So.
Okay. And last question, where do you think this team, with this strong group of guys, strong leader, where do you think you guys can go? Where do you think this team should be at the end of the season?
We should be holding a national title, national championship.
All right, thanks, Alex, man. I appreciate your time.
Wow.
Get cooking on your new career in culinary arts at Prince George's Community College. If you're a foodie with a passion for the art and science of cooking, our degree and certificate programs will give you the skills you need to follow your dreams of becoming a professional chef. You'll learn in our new multi-million-dollar culinary arts center. Launch your career at Prince George's Community College. Classes start soon. Enroll today at pgcc.edu.
Welcome back here to Novak Fieldhouse as we have the second half between the Butler County and Arundel County coming up. First half.
Well, you look at the Pioneers. The Pioneers were shooting 35% opposed to the Riverhawks 47%. And then the free throw shooting, it's a little off too. It's 100% Butler, and the Riverhawks 80%. 3-pointers, that's the key. 33 points off for 3-pointers for the Riverhawks. 20 for the Pioneers.
And here's
look
some
at
highlights.
The first highlights.
You have Stutz shooting a 3. Rojas going to the lane here. Another bucket here by Stutz. Stutz, who's an amazing 3-pointer with the perfect release, shoots there. I'm looking for Butler County to come out not with a different scheme, but with a stronger scheme of what they were doing in the first half. I think they could turn this around.
The first shot is missed by the Pioneers. Pioneers on the march again. Joel Stutz. The dish out. Andrew Yonker. Three-point field goal.
Who was 0 for 7 in the first half, finally makes his first bucket. So is that the right net of ship right there? Is that possibly what they've been waiting on?
See, this is what I'm talking about right here. I think they got it.
A little pick and pop?
Well, no, I think the Riverhawks know that they can control the paint. There was a pass down to the box to Cuffy. Cuffy passed it back out to the free throw line, where it was a short jump shot inside the key. That's where their shots should come from. Let's see if they go back inside again. And they attempt to.
Butler, good ball movement so far.
Sager with the pull-up. He's good.
I can admit I was wrong because Butler is living and dying by that three-point shot.
Yeah. Now, let's watch the Riverhawks and see if they try to punch it down low again. I think this is the game plan. Okay, in the paint.
Caught him sleeping. Too many steps right there.
Yeah, I think they had the right idea, but the pass.
Wrong approach to it, huh?
Jay turns the ball over. And Walter Tolliver lays it in. Sager for three.
Walter Tolliver has been having a pretty good game himself. 10 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. It's a solid line for me. I like what he's been bringing to the game so far tonight.
Rawhouse hits another jump shot. So you live by the 3, you die by the 3. Now the Riverhawks are going to come down and they're going to punch the ball down low again. And they're going to get 2 points or at least a good shot every time down. Look at this. Every time down, it's going to be, before you know it, it'll be a 12-point lead. Okay? If these threes don't fall, you can live or you can die by the 3. Here's another one. Jay comes up short.
They're number one in Division III and all 3 points. And all the 3 points made.
We didn't. The Riverhawks didn't need that pass. Come down, do what you've been doing. Look, that's a good look. There's the bucket.
They're at 10. They were just at 7.
I think we may have gotten some misinformation. Tolliver goes down, there's no call. And here come the Riverhawks. Tolliver through the lane, wide open, layup is good, and he's fouled.
I don't know, man.
I was just saying, I think we may have gotten some misinformation. Because didn't you say that Butler beat Arundel by 60?
And Arundel beat Butler.
Oh, okay.
By 60.
Oh, okay. Now I can see that because I'm looking. I'm like, Butler beat them by 60?
No, it was 112 to 52.
Yeah, I saw the score, but I wasn't sure who won. Because I was about to say, there's something definitely wrong. The information we got couldn't be accurate, and it wasn't because I was thinking the other way. I'm looking at the teams and looking at them compete. I'm like, that can't be right. This guy, the Butler's coach, is definitely coaching.
Yeah.
You know, I can hear him all the way up here.
Yeah, I can too. I can definitely. He's not screaming at him. You know, he's giving them good instruction, is what I like to call it.
Yeah.
Most coaches that I've seen come through these doors, I wouldn't call that coaching. can say that.
He reminds me of two different coaches.
Who is it?
He reminds me of Bobby Knight,
Okay.
and then he reminds me of I'm going to say maybe Tubby Smith or Coach Thompson, but only without the towel. You see how much this guy's sweating?
Yeah. He's
putting
sweating
his
as if
work
he's
in.
out there. Huh?
Yeah.
I like Anne Arundel's coach as well. Anne Arundel coach, he's passionate about it. You know, if you ever take time to talk to him, he's very passionate about his team, the game, making sure that his players are better men. So no, he's a very good coach as well.
Well, these coaches are also coaching for something as well, right?
Say again?
I say the coaches, the players not only play
for something.
The coaches are they're coaching for something too.
The resume builders is what I call them. You're not going to get every year on your resume. Every year is not going to be the best year. But as long as you can pull the best out your players to hopefully get some championships or some good resume builders every other year or every so often, that's what makes you a good coach. Look at Pop.
Again, the Riverhawks come down and they look to punch the ball in the box. Sager with the steal, but he's out of bounds.
Stepped out. Good hustle play by Sager. I tell you, one thing I do see about Butler, they don't lay down. They play with heart, compassion, energy the entire game. They may jack up a few too many threes, but they do it with a lot of love for the game behind it.
Yeah, they're definitely not losing because of lack of effort. See, Joel is passing the ball a lot. He needs to he needs to force the action. If you average 30 points a game and your team needs you to get your 30 and possibly a little more, sometimes you got to force the action.
Yeah.
Down low, there we go. They're too big. They're just absolutely too big. The Riverhawks control the paint. There's no mistake in that.
30 seconds, timeout.
It's looking like it's going to be a rematch between the Owls and the Riverhawks.
A rematch.
The Owls recently beat the Riverhawks. I was at that game.
I'm looking at the Riverhawks, and the Riverhawks not only have a couple of players that seem to be dominant players.
As we can see, Stutz here with the easy layup, followed by Rojas' mid-range jump shot. You would think the game would be a little bit more closer than it is, but a little too much Anne Arundel, huh?
Yeah, you know, I'm looking at Cuffy and McNeil, and they're going to give the Owls some problems tomorrow if they can advance today.
Yeah, the last time they played, the Owls won by 16, and Cuffy had 11. Rojas was their leading scorer. He had 24.
So, DeAndre McNeil, did he play?
4 points.
4?
7 rebounds.
Well, they're definitely pushing it down low to him today. He's at least touching the ball.
The numbers were close by both teams. I mean, Alex had 14 and 14, so it's gonna be a tight game tomorrow.
There's a delay in the action as they try to get up a spill off the court.
Looks like there's some moisture on the floor that they're trying to clean up. A little bit of slippage going on. Looks like they got it taken care of. Short stoppage in play.
And we're back to live action. Again, Joel Stutz passes the ball out. Sega says, I'm not going to pass it. I'm going to the lane, and I'm going to lay it up, and I'm going to score.
See what happens when you keep moving the ball around and you find that split second to get to the hole?
I'm going to tell you, Sega is even fast, or he has a really quick first step. And here we go, down low.
McNeil needs to get a little bit stronger going up. His upper body strength. Oh, he should have took that up.
3-point shot.
There was a rebound. It was a layup that should have went in. Instead, gave him that extra pass. When Sager was going base on. Should have laid that up.
And you see what just happened. That's what you talk about, the strength.
That upper body strength.
Yeah.
You should not let no players smaller than you snag rebounds.
Yonker puts in a 3-point field goal.
Yonker, who had no points in the first half, has already hit 2 threes this half.
Now this game is not over by far.
Not at all.
Good job.
There you go.
He broke the rim.
I was waiting on McNeil to step up.
DeAndre McNeil, the rim is broke. Will they count that basket? That dunk by DeAndre McNeil pulled the rim down.
Pulled the rim down?
Yes. They had to just adjust it back up and snap the rim down.
Wow.
But they did score the last 2 points. They scored with a broken rim. Joel Stocks the score, going to the free throw line for the
number 24, number 33, Clayton Smith.
What are we talking about? Stutz missed the free throw. Again, the Riverhawks patiently waiting for that lane to open. It opens, a drive, the shot is no good, but there is a foul.
Butler foul on number 2, Jordan Sager, his first, team's third. Walter Tolliver shooting 2.
Walter Tolliver from right up the street, not too far from here. Annapolis kid, right off the Chesapeake. At the line for 2. He's putting up a complete game. I like what I'm seeing from Tolliver today.
Yeah, he has been very patient in getting the team into the offensive set.
And Arundel's playing a lot of man-to-man. And and they're successful with it. That man-to-man defense they're playing.
I think Tolliver held onto the ball just a little bit too long. That should have been an easy layup. It was a 2-on-1. Cuffy says, don't worry about it. Give it to me, and I'll put it in the hole. The deuce by Cuffy. The Riverhawks are applying full court pressure. The Pioneers break the pressure.
That's a good rebound.
But they can't get a basket.
Good hustle rebound by Nocho.
There's that guy you like.
There's that mid-range jumper you love right there.
Jacoby. Yeah, the Pioneers are they're outmanned. They don't have the size. They don't have the size to punch the ball down low and be effective. And they don't have the size to compete on the defensive end or the offensive end.
You would think their record says different. They have a good record.
Well,
they have a better record than Arundel.
Well, I'm going to tell you, there's still 10 minutes left in this game. The three-pointers and shots are not falling right now. But once they start to fall, anything can happen. So I don't expect the Pioneers to be cold for the rest of this game. They're going to run. Will the Riverhawks be able to sustain the run? That's the thing.
Yeah.
And they go down late to Jarrell Stutz, who goes to the basket and he's fouled. The basket was no good.
His third, team's fourth. Joel Stutz shooting 2. Entering for Arundel, number 32, Jacoby Rowan.
All right, Riverhawks down court, getting into the offensive set. And we know what they're going to do. They're going to push it in the middle. They're going to hit it. They're going to get up a good short shot. They can't capitalize.
And Arundel.
Sega on a push. Sega all the way to the basket. And he couldn't get out of his own way. He is called for charging.
Number 2, Jordan Sager.
That was a good call. I can't argue that.
Out of control.
That was a good call.
He was going too fast and couldn't get out of his own way.
Couldn't control his body, yeah. Look like we got a timeout on the floor. And Arundel.
So, we are coming to the end of February, which is Black History Month.
True.
Is there one person that you, with this time of the year, that you always remember or you think about or you give much respect to?
Man, I remember growing up, I had a Black History Project. One of the first African Americans who I used to always admire. Before that, tomorrow, we have the NJCAA championship game starting with the women. We'll have Butler Community College again versus Anne Arundel in the championship, the women, followed by the winner of this game we have here and the Isles of Prince George's Community College. The women's game starts at 12 and the men's game starts at 3. Both can be seen here right on PGCC TV tomorrow. Both NJCAA championship games. Your boy DA is going to be here. I'm going to be here. We hope the fans come. We need everybody out here. We want the house packed. And it's going to be a fun day tomorrow. But to answer your question earlier, there was a guy, W.E.B. Du Bois. I read a lot about him. I didn't really understand him in the 3rd grade, but now growing up, I did a lot of readings about him, and I admire a lot of his work and a lot of his rights that he fought for our community. He's a really, 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 really good guy.
Yes.
What about you, man? Who do you admire this time around?
Well, you took W. Du Bois right from me, so
wow.
Now I'm rethinking it, and I'll go local. When I think Black history, I'll go with Marion S. Berry, the mayor of Washington, D.C. And his part of Black history, being the mayor of Washington, D.C. for 3 terms, becoming also serving as a city council member. And of course, we all know about his incarceration, coming from incarceration and being reelected again. As we have an and one.
Number 32, Jay Stutz, his first team.
Is that Rojas? Jacoby?
That's Jacoby. That's my guy.
Yeah, there's so many that I can talk about, or that that deserve the recognition.
Right. Man, nah. I can all right, I'll give you another, because we both was gonna choose the same one.
Jay Stutz snuck inside.
I'm trying to think of another good pioneer outside of the normals that everybody always says.
Look, this is the thing. There's no secret as to what the Riverhawks are going to do.
Right.
They're going to walk the ball down the court. It's going to be a backdoor, a give and go, or just a lob over the top. Their shot is coming from inside the paint. Every play down the court.
And can they defend it?
The score says that they cannot defend it.
Man, looked like Stutz' brother was fouled on a 3 over there, and there was a no call.
This is such a lovely scene here at the Novak Fieldhouse.
Bunch of nice, beautiful faces around here.
Yes, and
watching some good basketball.
You have the supporters from all the semifinal teams here. Parents, family members, fanatics.
Foul number 33, Joel Stutz, his second, team 6.
And I'm almost positive that tomorrow is going to be even more exciting.
Tomorrow is going to be electric.
Yes, because that will be the championship games for both the men and the women.
Exactly. Tomorrow is going to be very, very electric.
So this is what we're going to do. We got a table here that's big enough. We're just going to order Pizza Hut, Uber Eats. Let's get Pizza Hut here on the table, and let's eat pizza while we call the game. Or are we going to be just watching the game?
Oh, man. You might have to get your popcorn ready for that one. It's going to be a lot of good ones tomorrow. You might have to get a couple of pizzas, some popcorn, maybe a 2-liter. It's going to be a good game tomorrow.
And you know what? This never to be done before. Pizza for everyone.
Everybody. It's going to be an exciting game tomorrow.
Yes.
Both men's and women's, you know. I've never seen the women's for neither Butler or Arundel play, but I always love me some good women's hoops because the competition level is just as good, maybe even greater than what you'll see from the men's. To me, women have a little bit more to play for. You know, the recognition of the sport. I feel like that they don't get the proper recognition as men's do. So I'm especially looking forward to the women's championships tomorrow.
So I see the Butler's women's team here.
Okay.
I don't see the Riverhawks women's team here. So my thinking is this: if they won't come, the Lady Owls will. Can we suit them up one more time?
Hey, I like to see that.
Can we suit the Lady Owls up one more time?
I like to see that.
Maybe 2020, they'll be playing in this game tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. They're going to win the championship next year. Coach T going to have them ready. This year, the women had a lot of freshmen. Yeah. So I'm not going to make any excuses, but, I mean, Coach T tried to do everything she could, you know. Had a bunch of freshmen, and it just, unfortunately, it didn't work. But that's not to say that it won't work next year because they have a lot of good talent on the team. You have Harewood that's pretty good. You got Nate Verlaine. You got Deja Franklin.
Oh, and we got our girl, the number one point. This girl is special, Misty.
Yeah,
Misty
Harewood is good. She brings that dog mentality to each game. So I would have liked to see the women in the championship this year, but I'm pretty sure they'll be there next year.
The first time I saw Misty, before she even played, before the game even tipped off, I said, she can play. She dressed like she could play.
Yeah.
I mean, like, she was geared up.
Yeah.
I said, what was that?
Number 30, Walter Tyler, his first, team's fifth.
And then Amani.
Oh, man.
Amani is going to be a force.
That's Baby Shaq.
She's going to be a force in the paint.
That's Baby Shaq. She don't back down from nobody. She ain't scared of nobody.
We just need to work early on conditioning.
Fundamentals. Conditioning and fundamentals, and they'll be all right.
Okay, we got an 18-point ball game.
Okay. 18-point ball game, 4 minutes left.
So I guess that run that we thought Butler was going to go on never happened. That was at the 10-minute mark.
I tell you this, I'm going to keep saying it. I saw a man by the name of Tracy McGrady score 13 points in 17 seconds.
Now, the Butler's coach is sitting over there on the sideline, and he's trying to figure out, what is going on. And that's not going to make him even happy. He is literally sweating out of his shirt.
Team 7.
I think the expectations for his team was a little bit more higher. I'm kind of thinking that he's sitting over there trying to figure out what's going on.
Exactly.
The guy is his shirt is soaking wet. He's doing he's really coaching. He's still coaching at this point of the game. I see Stutz is asking for the ball, but they can't get him the ball. But it may be just a little bit too late now.
Yeah, he should have been asking for the ball well in the first half, early into the second half.
Yeah.
When the game still was in a 10 to 15-point range. Now you're down 21. It's almost like you're asking to do the impossible.
See, I don't know what the game plan was, but my game plan would have been to ride my horse.
Yeah. I tell you this, last year in the finals, LeBron had no help. He dropped 51 by himself. I felt like somebody of Stutz level that's averaging 30 points a game should have had 30 or better tonight.
But see, you have to want the ball, and your coaching staff and your teammates have to understand that we have to give you the ball so that you can have that type of game to keep us close. And if you would have had that type of game in the first half, then the game plan for the Riverhawks would have been different. It would have opened up some things for other players.
Agreed.
But because he's a non-factor, you don't have to worry about him.
Agreed. Hopefully this isn't the end of Joe Stutz and his collegiate career because he's a very, very good player.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, we've seen several special players out here today. Even Sager.
He's a sophomore too, so I'm curious to see where is he going next. Stutz.
Okay.
Him and his brother are both sophomores.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to see what 4-year college
but you know what?
he's going to.
If I'm a recruit and I'm sitting here scouting, I'm looking at Sager. Sager showed me that he can handle the ball. He's quick. And that he can score when he does look to score.
There's plenty of college. These guys seems like they're all in the Pittsburgh area. So there's a lot of colleges, if not in that area, that's not too far, that I'm pretty sure could use services to their talent. You know, these 3 guys on this team are very, very, very good.
The stat sheet at the end of the game is going to say that the Riverhawks out-rebounded Butler by maybe 25. What you just witnessed here is that Butler just got 6 offensive rebounds. So when you look at the stat sheet at the end of the game, you're going to be like, what happened? There's been sequences where you get 5 or 6 rebounds in one possession. So at the 2:17 mark of the second half, the Riverhawks 79 and the Pioneers 56. I think the coaching staff of the Riverhawks told them, if anybody shoot a jump shot, you come in on the bench. This whole second half has been the same thing. Walk the ball down the court, run the offense. Our shot is going to come from the free throw line or in. I want to see somebody take a jump shot and see what happens. Okay. Better made it. Better made it. Because look, I'm looking at the coach when he shot it, and he almost gave. Look, he probably about to sub him out now for shooting the jump shot. I told you all now, no jump shots. They are just dominating the boards.
Arundel did what they needed to do to live another day. So it's officially set. Well, it ain't official. It ain't official.
What ain't official? Are you saying this game is not official?
Not yet.
Are you
still got
serious?
a minute 28 left on the clock.
We're talking about 28 points. We are talking about
this game ain't over yet. You know, what, 28?
Yeah.
With a minute 28? I saw T-Mac come back.
Well, we don't have a T-Mac on this Butler's team. Man, how did the game get away this quickly?
They shooting threes. All they need is about 3 or 4 just to go in.
Well, you live by the 3, you die by the 3.
All right, just to recap again, tomorrow, the NJCAA championship games start with the women. Butler versus Anne Arundel women's starts at 12, followed by the winner, which is most likely going to be Anne Arundel versus the host of the NJC Championship Region 20, the Prince George's Community College Isles. That game will start at 3. You can catch both the women and men's games, both tomorrow here on PGCC TV. We're looking forward to both games. It's going to be a fun day tomorrow. Grab your aunts, aunties, uncles, get your popcorn ready. It's going to be a full day tomorrow.
And if you don't have any popcorn, and if your aunt and uncles are doing something else, then come on down to the Novak Field House and be a part of this electrifying crowd.
It's going to be 2 good games tomorrow.
When I tell you, when the PG Community College men's basketball team played in the first semifinal games, and this building was hollering defense, I thought I was in a professional arena.
Yeah, I agree.
So tomorrow, I'm looking for all the alumni, all the PG community family and basketball fanatics to come down and make this a very, very special day.
It's something about watching the men's basketball team that just brings a good energy out of you, you know? I haven't seen a good – first of all, I haven't seen the junior college team play in a while. The last I seen was way back in the day when Ben Wallace was playing for Kyle Community College back in my hometown of Cleveland. So to see a good team and to be able to talk to a lot of the players, get close with them, know their families, it just makes me want to see them win much more.
Yeah.
You know, this team to go from having the coach who recruited you to being given an interim coach and having to believe in his vision all in 2 seasons and still to come together, can't ask for a better season. They got some boys on this squad, and if they can get past tomorrow and North Carolina, the sky's the limit once they hit Minnesota for the national championship. And if they make the national championship, it's going to be live on TV. CBS Sports. Yeah. So hopefully all the fans, if we have some fans listening, can cheer on the Owls all the way to the national championship.
As we count down with 20 seconds to go in the game, the Riverhawk fans, the parents, the family members, the alum, the fanatics come to their feet. And that is your ball game. The Riverhawks 86, the Pioneers 60, tomorrow's NJCAA championship game. Championship Sunday at 3 p.m. will be your Prince George's Community College Owls men's basketball team against, you heard it, the Riverhawks.
So, we're here. We have our winner of our second matchup. How excited are you for tomorrow?
I am so
Before
excited.
you say that, hold that. We're going to send it down to Elena Dimmons, who has the winning head coach from Anne Arundel County. Go ahead, Elena.
Coach Joe Snowden of Anne Arundel Community College. Great game, Coach. What are some things you want to work on to make sure you get that W for tomorrow against Prince George's Community College?
Better defense. I'm going to preach defense because defense wins championships, and that's what we need to do. We got to work better as a team, play team defense.
So tomorrow you're playing on Prince George's Community College home field.
Yes.
How do you feel about their morale against your morale? Will we be able to keep up that energy and that spirit like I know their fans will?
We played them in regular season here. It was a good game then. It will be a good game tomorrow.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one. Back to you guys.
Yeah. It's going to definitely be a great game tomorrow.
Yeah.
But the only thing that Coach didn't get right is that he said it's going to be a great game. But, Coach, bring your people with you tomorrow.
Exactly.
You're right here on this line. This is the battle of the Beltway right here.
Yeah.
Anne Arundel versus PG.
You call it the battle of the Beltway. I call it the battle of the borders.
Battle of the borders. But one thing for sure, you're on the campus of Prince George's Community College at Novak Fieldhouse.
Yeah.
PG will be in the building. But will Anne Arundel County, will the Riverhawks show up?
Anne Arundel ain't too far, so they ain't got no excuse.
Will they show up?
Yeah, they better, because we're going to be ready.
And then I'd like to know, what is your answer for this 1-2-3 punch that the Prince George's Community College men's basketball team have in Morales and what's my
I'll tell you this, and I'm gonna close on this.
Medina.
I saw the first game. Only thing the Owls have to worry about is Jacoby Rojas and Clinton Smith. That's it. 32 and 33. As you can see right here, DeAndre McNeil with the dunk. And then you have
Sager
with
the push.
who's pushing the ball, end up getting a charge and foul. Tolliver, so much, I didn't really get to see much of him last game. But if he shows up tomorrow and plays his heart out, it's going to be a much closer game. Arundel didn't play bad in the first game.
Well, the thing about how they played today, if they try to play like that tomorrow, I don't think they'll be as successful as they was today. It may be a closer game because there's going to be a lot of clock that's being used, but there is no way that you're going to walk the ball down the court on the men Owls and think that you're going to pass it in the low post and get that easy shot.
They played very slow today. I don't think you're going to be able to play slow tomorrow and still win by 26. I don't think you're going to be able to play slow tomorrow and win.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, this is a different animal that you're facing tomorrow.
So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. This is.
You know what? I'm so much looking forward to tomorrow. I'm ready to get out of here now. I'm going home. I'm going to sleep. When I wake up, I'll be back.
Well, this is your boy Marshawn. I'm here with Mr. Unregulated D.A. Tennant. We'll see you guys here tomorrow starting at 12 for the women's championship, followed by the men's. We'll see you tomorrow.
Get down here.
Sports Nest.
Get cooking on your new career in culinary arts at Prince George's Community College. Get cooking on your new career in culinary arts at Prince George's Community College. If you're a foodie with a passion for the art and science of cooking, our degree and certificate programs will give you the skills you need to follow your dreams of becoming a professional chef. You'll learn in our new multi-million-dollar culinary arts center. Launch your career at Prince George's Community College. Classes start soon. Enroll today at pgcc.edu. 60 years strong. Prince George's.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marshawn Powers, and I'm here with Sports Nest. And I have Prince George's Community College men's basketball players Kevin, Jordan, and Dion here, and I'm gonna ask them a few questions, have a little fun with them. We're gonna play a little this or that, where I'm gonna ask you guys 5 questions with 2 answers, and I want your favorite answer. All right. First question is Nike or Adidas? Nike.
Definitely Nike. You see what shoes I got on, right?
Definitely Nike. Second question is Michael Jordan or LeBron James?
LeBron for sure. Hey, look at the shoes. That's all you need to see.
Jordan.
Michael Jordan all day long.
Third question I'm gonna ask you guys is Chick-fil-A or Chipotle?
Chick. I'm a Chick-fil-A. I hate Mexican food. Chick-fil-A.
All right. Next question I'm gonna ask you guys is NBA Youngboy or Moneybag Yo?
Young boy. That's all
Boy. And the last question I'm gonna ask you guys is John Wall or Kyrie Irving?
Kyrie. I don't know. Kyrie. Nah, John Wall.
John Wall.
I don't like him. Kyrie.
All right, guys. I appreciate you guys.